guys, it's Brittany here. I hope you're doing awesome today. So I have my handy cameraman helping me out today, filming this video. I just wanted to do a really quick fertility testing update and tell you guys how that's going so far. I'm very excited that we finally got the first part of the fertility testing done yesterday. Woohoo! So yeah, so I went and I got a whole bunch of blood work done. They actually took 7 vials of blood, which was a ton. That's more than I've ever had. And I was so nervous going into that because I usually almost faint or do faint when I get my blood taken. I'm perfectly okay with shots going in, but I'm not okay with blood coming out. And also my veins always hide because I'm so nervous. They have to poke me a bunch of times. The nurse was there and the doctor was there. This was at our local kind of blood clinic that's also attached to our hospital. So yeah, she was very good at taking blood. She was very gentle about it. It did hurt a bit because I have my kitty buddy here to help me tell the story. Pink!
Hello!
Oh, he's so cute. He's like, what are you guys doing? Yeah. But yeah, she kept on, he doesn't love me anymore. She kept on kind of leaning over and changing the tubes, which she totally couldn't help. She had to change them. And every time she did, the needle would get pushed in a little bit farther, so it was not a fun feeling, but it was okay. It was very quick and it wasn't bad. So it was good. When I was there, it was a little awkward. The first doctor, even before I went in to get my blood taken, he was just kind of like, oh man, I need a sandwich. I'm so hungry. I'm dying here. And he was calling over to the hospital to get someone to like take over the shift because I guess he hadn't had lunch yet, which is fair enough. And he was kind of like out of it and a little bit weird. But he was the first one who was going to take my blood, and then the nurse took over. But he kept on asking me if I was pregnant, which is always really awkward when you're trying to get pregnant, but you're not, and you have to be like, no, I'm not. Because he didn't understand why the fertility doctor was asking for all these tests, even though it says at the top of the sheet, fertility clinic, and also it says, I guess because it checks off prenatal, so he was like, why are you getting all these tests done if you're not pregnant? I don't understand. But yeah, that was okay. It was just a little awkward because he was like, usually you get these tests done at 28 weeks pregnant. Are you 28 weeks pregnant? No, it's fine. He was just confused because usually you do those tests around that time. But yeah. So I really wanted to tell you guys exactly what test she ordered, like what she was testing for, but they took the sheet with them, so I don't have all that with me. But I know some of them were like STDs kind of thing. So a urine chlamydia test, HIV test, there was a rubella test, there was RH factor, which I do have because when we were having the miscarriage, the doctor told me, I had no idea, I had had a gallbladder surgery a few years before that, and I had no idea that I had negative blood, which is quite rare. It's like 10% of people have negative blood, and that can really affect your pregnancies, especially if it's your second pregnancy or more. But yeah, I'll be happy to film like a full video on that if you guys would like to see that, because it's something that I had no idea about it, and there actually isn't that much information when I was looking it up, but it is really important to know because that can definitely help cause a miscarriage in some cases if it's not known about, and your antibodies kind of build up and attack the baby and stuff, which is kind of scary. Usually it's totally fine, it's nothing to worry about. They just need to know about it so they can give you the medicine so that everything will be safe with your baby. So yeah, for any of you guys out there who are pregnant right now or whatever, you should definitely ask your blood type. I'm an A negative, so usually any negative blood, it's most likely, since 90% of the population is positive blood, that the two bloods of you and your baby will not mix together well. So it's important to know that information. So something to keep in mind if you guys are in that situation right now. That was something that I was really happy that we found out about when we had the miscarriage, because we have to know about that like going forward so we can get the shot as soon as we're pregnant the next time. So good to know. So, long story short, I got my blood drawn and they're gonna get it all tested. there was about 8 things or so that they wanted to get tested on there, and it's mostly just to make sure you don't have any like STDs or any diseases or anything like that that could possibly make it hard to get pregnant in the first place or cause a miscarriage. So yeah, so it's good to get that tested. It's also important to know with miscarriages, like a lot of the time it's completely unavoidable no matter what you do. It's just something that happens, and as I mentioned in my other video, our fertility specialist said that it's stupidly common. Almost everybody has a miscarriage, either their first baby or later on, but it's very common for the first one to be a miscarriage when your body is kind of not ready to be pregnant yet, and then it's just something happens, you have some chromosomal abnormalities or something, and it doesn't all mesh together and can't keep on forming a baby. So it's just kind of a genetic fluke when that happens, and it's nothing you can do, unfortunately. Especially for people like me that like to have a little control over everything, but yeah, it's nothing you can have control over. I got all my blood tested. I haven't gotten any results yet because I just got them tested yesterday, but they're gonna send that over to our fertility specialist. So that was the first step in our fertility testing process. Yeah, so that's very exciting. The next step we're gonna do is my husband has to get his sperm tested, and I'm gonna insert a little clip right here of him. He's behind the camera right now. I'm gonna insert a clip of him telling you how he feels about that, because I know there's probably some men out there who are a little nervous, or it's good to get a guy's perspective when you're going through this because they are one half of the equation. So this is my husband, Jason. How do you feel about going to the fertility specialist, and how do you feel about having your little men tested?
Oh my god. You can't call them my little man video. No.
How do you feel about getting your spermies tested?
I'm a little nervous, but it's gotta be done.
That's good. How do you feel about going to the fertility specialist so far?
It's been fine. She's really nice and everything, so hopefully it helps.
Yeah. Are you excited to have babies? Awesome. Well, thank you for your contribution. So we're gonna do that, and I don't know if I'll be able to do my HSG this month because I didn't realize you have to book the appointment on the first day of your cycle, and by the time I realized that, I was on the 3rd day and it was the weekend, so I was like, oh no. So I might not be able to do it this month, but if we don't do it this month, so if everything comes back normal, then we'll just work on being as healthy as we can, taking prenatal vitamins, eating healthy, exercising, baby dancing, using more OPKs, doing temps, like all that kind of stuff. We'll do all the normal things, keep track of it and everything, and just keep on trying. And if any of the tests come back like something we need to look into, then we'll look into it, fix it hopefully if we can, and yeah, so that's awesome. So that's the first step of hopefully the beginning of our baby journey. So yeah, hopefully very soon we'll be pregnant. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it, and I'll be back very soon with a new video. Have a great day. Bye!